Hey guys and girls, welcome to episode of BubbleteaS Gaming. Today, as you can see, is the new Arrow event. I won't be coining on it or going like buying. I'll probably wait for the next round because I overshot my allocated budget for this week, so I don't feel like coining on it because it's quite heavy. It's like what 1,200 for the whole thing, so I'm gonna skip it though. So today lesson will be about spears. So you know the one infantry where I did the optimal formation, and today it will be spears. So as usual, so for the free to play spears, you're really not much options. I thought about it and it's pretty clear cut. So this is when you're completely free to play. It's pretty decent. You have Varys that gives spear attack, Tyrion and Gorel, and Ansel. So when you're free to play, Tyrion and Arya are basically your flex, and the rest of the tree is pretty clear cut. So this I will change it to, where do I save it? Okay, this is spear free to play. So as you can see, for free to play, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead slots. When you don't know what I mean by dead slots, watch my infantry video. Dead slots basically says that each commander gives you 3 abilities and you need to maximize 15 out of 15 is ideal. But then again, if you're doing free to play, you really don't have options, so you got 7 dead slots, so basically 8 out of 15. So if you're a medium spender, not medium spender, low spender, which is basically the low spender, you can consider Sag, Uma, Ansel, and Varys, and what's the other one? Gorel. So the reason why Tyrion and Arya is taken out of this formation is because Arya adds only about 34 when it's awakened, and Varys by itself standalone already attacks 30% spear attack, so it's better. Ilma standalone already increase it by 30% health, and it's these two outclasses Tyrion and Arya already. So when you're a medium spender, you can have a bit of like Sag, which gives you a bit of 24 plus the awakening is not so bad. Other than that, Sag is basically your flex todo. Like you're getting like technically this is half, 1.5, 1.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. So if you're a low spender, you have 5.5 dead slots, so you got 9.5, slightly better than free to play. Okay, this is the spear low spender. Okay, then medium spender for spears is actually pretty interesting though, because you got 2 school of thought. One is whereby you can do the Jaime Lannister, and if you have Hector at level 4, it's actually not so bad. Then you can do the Drake, which is very important. And so this will be your weakness spear medium spender setup. So let's count the dead slot. So this is about half and 1, so 1.5 dead slot. So if you're using this for your medium spender, Jaime Lannister is actually really decent because you only got 1.5 dead slot. 0.5 from the enemy cav reduction health, and 1 for the wood production, so you're scoring 13 out of 15 dead slots. And this is the weakness spear setup. It's quite good. I actually prefer this more than the female setup, or you can do the female setup. So the other female setup would be this. So this is your female setup. If you think about it, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 dead slots, 4 out of 12. but it's not that bad because your 4 dead slots are compensated by your synergy of the female, like the Layla procs the Selma procs Marjorie Tyrell procs Annie. So even though you got 4 dead slots, you can either go the full female route or the previous male route, like the weakness or the female commanders. Personally, I like the male commanders because they're less dead slot, but I know like certain people like to use female commanders when they're attacking non-Cersei troop types, or when they know the enemy is like full males or something. So either way of your assessment is correct. So the male has more beneficial stats, the female has less beneficial stats, and it's compensated by the synergy. But when you do the test in Rylor's trial, I can tell you they actually do about the same damage. Maybe in the future this will be different. Okay, and if you're playing the real Bastard 5, and Drake. So if you have a lot of money and you don't know where to spend, this is your Bastard 5 configuration. Night King, Peter Baelish, because Russell looks like Peter, so I put inside. Dana, because like I use Darius to illustrate, because they both look a bit feminine. Jamie and Drake. So I believe this is the best spear for max account when you have all the commanders on lock and you're actually willing to like do it with them. I think this is better than like Cersei and Dany line. You like if you're playing Peter Baelish and you have like Jaime Lannister and Dana and Drake to facilitate with Night King steroid, I believe this is more superior than the Dany line, because Dany, in order to be useful, you have to put in Layla for it to trigger more times, or else it becomes not necessarily beneficial. But with this lineup, it's for max account. Okay, so to recap, let me see whether I can actually paste my Notepad 2020. Let me see whether I can take it for you. Let's see whether can you paste pictures in Notepad? Oh, never mind. I'll try to figure it out. Okay. So in free to play, simple, you don't have much choice. It's basically like this. Then if you're lower spender, if you're slightly above spender, you can consider putting this. Where's the sack? Or if you don't have sack, Tyrion also works the same, but Arya is kind of bad, but like I think sack or Tyrion actually justifies it. Then if you're a medium spender, like I said, you can do the Jaime line, which is this line. Hector level 4, no level 4 doesn't count. Where's that thing? Ansel. Or if you're looking, this is the weakness line because everything plays around Jaime. Or you can do the female line. Very good synergy, everything has synergy like with each other, which is not so bad. But if you're comparing Jaime with the female line, it's about the same. And if you're max account, like I said, just do this. Night King, Peter Baelish, Dean, Drake, Jaime. Absolutely busted. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Today will be a short one just to recap people's free to play. If you need like a picture and stuff, I'll do it the next time, but I'm actually pretty under the weather because I got severe sinus and Singapore ran out of Telflas. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and if anything, feel free to comment. I'll answer it below. But Spear is special because they have two school of thoughts, the full female lineup and the weakness lineup, and they're both really strong. So have a good remaining of the week, and this is BubbleteaS signing out.